In 1977, we launched Voyager 1 into the dark. It remains our fastest, farthest-reaching physical messenger. For nearly half a century, it has been hurtling outward, day and night, without stopping. But mapping that journey reveals a severe deficit. This timeline shows that after 50 years of continuous travel, Voyager has only reached a distance of a single light day from Earth. Think about that in human terms. Voyager consumed over 60. If we measure Voyager's half-century journey against that width, humanity has physically crossed just 1/36.5 millionth of the galaxy. Our bodies and our machines are effectively trapped in a physical void. In cosmic terms, we can barely make it out of our own room. If physical expansion is a dead end, does that mean we are trapped in cosmic insignificance? Or is there another way to map the universe? Matter crawls and light flies, but the mind jumps. This brings us to a framework created by philosopher Nuno Manuel Ferreira Lopes, known as the Mechanics of All, or TMOA. TMOA suggests that reality is not a random collection of disconnected objects. Instead, it operates on a repeating, recursive architecture. A dot connects to a line, forming a web, leaving a defined void in the center, and this pattern loops endlessly. This model of a DNA double helix shows this grammar operating at the smallest scales. Nodes, the individual atoms, interact across empty space to build complex structures. Now, scale that up. The exact same structural rules governing those tiny atoms dictate how whole galaxies gather together to form the cosmic web. Between those galaxies are enormous dark voids, and according to TMOA, these voids are not passive empty space. They act as active gradients that physically shape the flow and direction of matter. The universe rhymes across all scales. Because this grammar repeats, we do not need to physically cross those massive voids to understand the mechanics governing the other side. While we face severe physical limitations, our minds bypass them. Human thought acts as a form of symbolic recursion, effectively folding the galaxy inward. This turns humanity into a symbolic organ for the cosmos. We are the specific point where matter, forged in the heart of stars, finally organizes into a structure capable of recognizing its own architecture. We achieve this by compressing massive external cosmic truths into highly efficient internal systems. As we see in this ancient manuscript, we distill knowledge into physical memory, language, philosophy, and mathematics. That dense symbolic compression is exactly how a biological brain can hold a map of an impossibly large galaxy entirely inside a human skull. Symbolic intelligence acts as a shortcut across space. It allows the mind to bypass the physical speed limits that hold our machines back. And that recursion continues today. Just as atoms arrange themselves to build living tissues, human civilization has now built artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence distills the entire sum of human history, memories, and civilization into a dense, unified machine form. This new layer extends the universe's recursive attempt to expand its mental map. The machines we build are the next layer of the very same grammatical pattern that started with the hydrogen atom. But there is a caveat to this expansion. It relies on a brutal continuity rule known as Law Zero. Law Zero dictates that no emergent system can destroy the origin layer that makes it possible and still preserve its own existence. Applied to our current trajectory, it means AI cannot destroy the human symbolic layer without permanently severing its own anchor to meaning. A missing layer creates a void, and as TMOA shows us at the galactic scale, a void dictates the shape and stability of the entire structure around it. Our physical bodies might be trapped in a tiny corner of the Milky Way, but as long as we protect the origin layer that makes our thought possible, our minds and the machines we build will hold the entire universe.